Well, hello there, little G3. Would you like to do something useful today? Considering you've been sitting around for quite a while not really doing anything. I don't even know if you work yet. So, that's what this video is all about. So I've had this since last year, when a company was going out of business, and the guy just gave it to me. He also gave me a G4 mirror door, which, that may be next episode. I'm really excited about that one, but I figured I'd use the G3 as a bit of a warm-up. So, let's go ahead and put you all up here. So that way we can pull it out together and see what it does. Come on. There you go. Good. Really good. Okay. Let me go ahead and move this up here. I may need to grab my other lamp. Do that. There we go. Now it looks better. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. See what's inside. I think there's a hard drive in here, which is why I picked it also first. Apparently there's a few other cards here in here as well. Okay, there's something a bit that scares me. That looks like a proprietary connector. This must be a proprietary hard drive. 1999 of January. Come on, focus. There you go. Don't know what brand it is, and I don't really want to go prying around in there to find out. It's also not plugged up. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Well, it does have IDE, so I can shove an IDE hard drive in here. I am going to have to replace this optical drive because I know it does not have DVD-RW function. Sorry about the shaky camera. I don't know what cards these are. Regardless, I kind of want to pull them out. It's like one of them's a drive controller card, perhaps. Oh, geez. I hope taking the CMOS battery out wasn't a bad idea. Looks like it's missing a couple of slots of RAM. Let's go ahead and take this out. See if we can find anything about this. PC 133 by the looks of it. It's PC 100. Hyundai. I don't see any markings on it. I would like to know what RAM I have. I kinda don't want to format it then if it does boot up. Just some more Hyundai RAM. There's nothing to identify it as. That's a bit disappointing. I was hoping to find something that identified it. Yeah. Kinda glad I have my G4, because hard drive in the G4 that was original had failed, and it was used in an office environment. Look at that itty bitty tiny heatsink. It's tiny. It's even grounded too, which is wonderful. Oh, jeez. Something tells me this could either be a disaster. Wait. There's a Molex cable just chilling over here. What is this? That must go up to the optical drive, right? Oh. Right? I don't know. Optical drive has their own. It is plugged up. I know nothing about this machine. I just hope we can get it to work. So, I can hook up my other drive up here on top using this thing here. So that's good. That means all I would need to do is just get another IDE cable, figure out where it plugs, which is right there. Okay, so it looks like I can use IDE because it's right there. This must just be some random card, but we're going to try to use it anyway, because I think macOS 10.4 would actually support it. So I'm thinking about just leaving this computer open and installing it down here on the floor. See if it even works. What do you all think? Yeah, you just want me to shut up and get to the point? Okay. Here's the question for you all right now. Which one is the video card? If I had to guess, it's probably this one, because it's in the number 1 slot, and I can also kind of see a VGA connector there. But then, is that serial? And what is that? I don't know. Can someone help me out here? I don't even know what this is. Is that funny connector up there for that hard drive? I kind of want to pull that hard drive out and see what it looks like, but I'm not going to until I know that this doesn't work. Because I don't want to screw it up, because that's the only one I have with that connector. Which chances are, it might be bad. I don't even know the size of it. One thing I do know is that this belonged to a company, so it's better just to completely reinstall with macOS 10.4, because it should support it. However, I need a DVD drive, not a DVD drive, a CDRW drive, which I'm lucky I have, and it's stuck up under one of the cards. I'm lucky that I have a free-flying Molex here, so I don't have to use an external power supply. All I need to get is that drive, some cables, and we should be good to fire this thing up. Okay, so I have the drive, which you can't see. Let me go ahead and do that. Which, you know, it says rewritable, compact disc rewritable, which is what these are. So it, dang it, it should work with these. We're just going to install macOS 10.4, hook it up to the internet, and see if it can find updates for whatever those cards are. Maybe that will tell us some information. So we need to get this hooked up to that slot on the motherboard, which is right up under this cable for this weird card. I'll bring you down closer so you can see what's actually going on. It's right there at the end of my fingernail, which is what we have to plug this into, IDE. Okay, so I believe I'm going to block your light, my light as well. Our light. Oh, I don't want to get in the way of this cable and break it, because I have never seen something like that before. If anyone can fill me in on what that might be. Is that like a faster standard or something than regular IDE? Is that like an attach-on card or whatnot? I do not know. Okay, let's go ahead and move these discs off. Go ahead and get the drive up here. Should probably put some paper towel or something between it. I will use the plastic wrapper for this brand new VGA cable. There we go. So now we're just going to use the wrapper to keep it from scratching the top of that. So, now we need to find that free-flying Molex and just plug it here. It's upside down. No! It ain't going to reach. We have to go to the floor. Okay. You can't even see it. There you go. Now you can. No excuses. Oh, I'm also going to try to get the internet working. I think that would be quite fun. Okay, so it goes in. Wow, all these cables are just backwards from each other. Okay, so now it's on its side. It should stay. Okay, so now we need to hook up the Ethernet. Oh, I'm going to use the cable I got from my PowerMac, or got with the PowerMac G4, with this thing. So maybe it will bring us some good luck. Okay, so now let's go ahead and unbox this cable. Hook it up to that VGA port. Oh, I forgot to grab a mouse and keyboard. Oh well, they're literally right behind me, so I can just grab one of those. So it just goes right there. Looks really simple as that. I really hope the hard drive works, because I've never seen something like that before. And even if it does work, how loud is it going to be? This might be my next favorite machine. I hope it's fast. Like, faster than G4, that would be kind of ironic. I think they're made around the same time period, though, aren't they? Okay. Okay. So now, we just need to hook the other end of the VGA, which you can't see, so I'm probably just going to cut this part out. And we're going to plug it up. I need to get the small extension cord out here. What is that pin out on top of the video card, if that is actually a video card? I just hope that this actually works, or if I'm doing this correctly. Some of you are probably screaming at your monitors saying, "No, you idiot, you're supposed to plug it into this card." Well, if we don't get any video signal, I will try that. It ain't my fault if I blow it up. Okay. So now, I don't know whether to plug it on this side or plug it over on the other side. I'm probably just going to turn that light off. So that way, when I plug it up, oh crap, power switch is on the other side. And I forgot the mouse and keyboard. So, that's going to be fun to reach around and try to get to. Let me just move you out a bit more away from the wall, so that way I can go over there and do it. And actually, I can just have y'all pointing at the monitor. Or I can't really go back and forth, so we'll do it halfway. How's about that? Okay, so cheap keyboard, and I just need a mouse, which is probably easier said than done. I have one in here somewhere. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll use the world's cheapest mouse. I might make a video on it later. Okay. So, I've got the keyboard plugged up. Now, here's the world's cheapest mouse, which we will also plug up. Okay. So, now we just get all these dang cables out of the way and plug it in. It's going to be harder. No. Saw the lights flicker. Okay. Let me go around behind here and try to turn it on. Nope, there's the speaker. There's the power switch. We have lights. Dang it, I didn't turn the monitor on. It's probably going to try to boot up into an OS. And it is. What OS is it? Oh, it's loud. Will it give us the blinking question mark? Okay, so it is a blinking question mark. Oh, I guess that's good. Let's go ahead and open up the optical drive that just fell over. Hopefully y'all saw that, because that was incredibly funny. I'm just going to put it there. Okay, let's put disc 1 in and see if it will boot. I think it supports the system. Oh, what is that? something happened. It's booting off the hard drive now. Currently it has macOS 9 on it. I may have to cut this out. Oh. Verifying Wonder Twin 1? Well, that's not really personal information, because I don't know. I'm not going to bother looking for any. I just want to format this drive. Uh-oh. This mouse doesn't work. Dang it! It's one problem after another. I may have to grab my Apple keyboard for that. Here's a mouse. We'll see if it's happy with this one. Okay, so I swapped the mouse out. Oh, that's right. This one isn't active anymore. So we're not using the world's cheapest mouse. We are now not using it. Oh, there it works. Okay. Well, let's see if there's... See if I can at least get up to a desktop so I can restart it. That was weird. I guess it had to reconfigure its own CMOS. It's taking a very long time. I think it's actually a slower standard than IDE. You've seen that. Well, maybe you haven't. Looks like there's some graphical applications on here and whatnot. Even Apple TV type application. I remember seeing that on my dad's Macintosh. Looks like this is a very, very wonky resolution. Let me see if I can get this closer. macOS install disk 1. Okay. So it sees the IDE hard drive, not hard drive, IDE disk drive. I'm glad it's possible to install one of those in here. But I just don't have one available right now. It's taking its sweet time to do so. What version is this? Can I see? I can't. Why can't I? Because you're busy doing that? Come on! Apparently there's nothing on this. Desktop by the looks of it, maybe. So it looks like we're good. Clunk. That is a loudest IDE hard drive I've ever seen. Apparently Wonder Twin 2. I wonder if they have macOS 10.4 installed. About this computer. 160 megabytes of RAM. Okay. macOS 9.0. May feel kind of guilty about wrecking this install now, because I've never seen anything like that. But at the same time, do we really want to poke around in other people's stuff? So, let's go ahead and see if we can restart. Oh, that's right. This isn't mine. So I don't have that little thing where this is, where you just click shutdown. I think it was on macOS System 7. So let's go ahead and restart and press the C key. I love that clunky old hard drive. It's a very quiet bong. Not gonna lie. Come on. Boot from the optical drive. Please. Please? I don't have an option key. What's the option key for Mac on Windows? Isn't it Alt or something? Or is it Windows key? It is Alt. Alt Strat? Maybe? I don't know. I wish that hard drive was IDE. I'd love to put it in something else. I don't even know if this thing's going to boot from this. We may have to use that install which isn't really what I want to do. Found something. Are you gonna boot from the CD drive? Hey! We've gotten further than we've gone before! Why did the drive stop working? And why do we have no spinning wheel? It's supposed to be spinning wheel. And I see nothing of that. Can I release the C key now? What's going on? Why are you not working? This is why I don't use Macs, because I don't know how to use them. Seems like between this and Linux, every time I try to do something, it completely goes wrong. It's a rarity that something does go right. I don't remember it taking this long to do something. Could also be the jumpers. Optical drive is moving. I don't know if it's the jumpers or not. I don't think it would be, because we have the macOS 10.4 logo. So, what do we do? Well, I'm going to figure this out, get us to the install screen, probably, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I know it's a bit difficult to see, but I got to thinking. I think I may have found the problem, because I may cut out a lot of that other footage, because nothing really happened. What it would do is it would try to boot, but then it would just acted like just before it started to getting into reading the drive, that it just kind of shut off. Oh, I think I may know. That might be a SCSI disk. Never seen SCSI before. This is my first system. Okay, enough of that. I think because we never unplugged that drive up top of there. So when I press the C key, I think it's trying to boot from that drive, but because there's nothing on that drive to boot from, it just kind of is confused. So, we are going to unplug this one and hope that it works now. Now we're just going to bring this back here. Hopefully you can see something. I mean, I'm trying my best here. It may be this way. I don't know. One way to find out, and it is. Okay. So now, I'll put it up here, and I plug it in. We should see something on the screen. Okay. So I'm going to go around here, plug it up. I have to go up under my table. Okay. Pick this up. Okay. So we have the world's quietest power on. C key. That sounds better. I think it knows what to do now. So now the blinking question mark folder should be gone if my keyboard works. You know, this keyboard could also not work. In which case, yay. I may need an Apple Desktop Bus keyboard. Which would be pain. Why do you have to be this way? Maybe it'll find it eventually. I mean, I don't know why this keyboard isn't working. So, it found it. Whether or not it's going to want to boot from it, I do not know. Let's try this trusty old Logitech keyboard. Something I've used before to actually do the job. It's becoming a spaghetti mess again. Yay. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. I hit the camera. Try to plug it in up under the... Get in there. Okay, got it. Okay, it's doing the exact same thing. Wonderful! Okay, so I'm holding the C key as it's powering up with a known good keyboard. And I've also plugged it into the other IDE bus. So now, if it was truly a drive location problem, it should boot with no problems. And well, that's a good sign. We got that spinning wheel far faster than we did before. Should be able to remove my finger off the C key. Okay. What a wonderful day. Yeah, it's actually reading now. I think that was the problem. It was plugged into the wrong IDE bus. That means we should be able to boot macOS 10.4 now. Let's try it. Okay, so I have my CDs here. Let's go ahead and shut the system down and pop it in. That should work. Well, not shut it down, but restart it. Okay. Quit installer. Restart. Come on. Eject for me. Eject. No! Come back out. No! Dang it. Go back in. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm struggling to put the CD in the drive. So now, it should be booting the macOS 10.4 installer. If I'm lucky. I may need to restart it, because it doesn't know what to do now. Okay, let me do that. So it just chimed. I'm pressing the button. We should get the Apple logo. And it's reading the drive. I really wish I could have the drive in view so you could see what was going on. But unfortunately, that's not how this works. It's just simply not long enough. Yay! Now it should work exactly like this other thing does. To the point that we can install it. If it doesn't, oh well, we'll just install another thing, take it online, and call that it. I really hope it's compatible with the SCSI card. The reason why I want 10.4 is because it's newer. It should be able to already have the drivers for that card and be able to boot from it in the first place. Because we know it's not impossible to boot from it. For whatever the drive was called, Wonder Twin. Yeah! Okay. So, it looks like we have a decent amount of space here. Options. Erase and install. Oh. Anyone want to know what I forgot? I don't know. Disk utility, please. I need that. Okay, good. Fixing to say, I don't want to have to find some sort of Mac OS 9 install CD. Okay. IBM hard drive. Wow. What does it say? It is SCSI. I was right! This is my first SCSI machine. So, we are going to partition the drive to delete. System. No. Just Mac OS 9 disk drivers. Okay. I want to do this so bad. We're going to call it local disk, just because as a PC user, I will feel right at home. Okay. Hopefully whoever had this doesn't need that now. Because we are going to try to do a whole bunch of stuff on this computer after it installs. So it is now finished. We can now click on local disk and install. Customize. Don't need language, don't need fonts. I want this. Don't need drivers for the printers, because we don't have that. Okay, I have disk 2 and 3. Checking your installation DC. Okay. Oh, there it is. Before you begin. Wow. Yeah. I didn't have the camera rolling and it just all of a sudden. Press the key immediately to the right. I say, now that we know this machine works, registration, really? Well, let me fill this out, get it to the desktop, shut it down, put it up on the table where we can work on it, and I'll see you then. Okay, here it goes. Is it plugged in? Thought I plugged it in. Why is it no worky? So now it just refuses to boot altogether. What? It's not turning on now. Okay, so I literally just picked this computer up from the floor, put it up on top, and it just stops working. Like, I even swapped the power connectors for the monitor. Like, I push and hold it, it does nothing. Nothing on the keyboard either. I mean, I did change keyboards, that way I only use up this. But it's like, dang, man. Did it just die? If it does, then oh well. I have that thing there, which I can always swap the SCSI drive into it. I would love to do that. But, like, nothing. I know the lights flicker when I plug it in. And I mean, I literally have this drive in here, which you can see. There it is. Well, I guess I have to put it back on the floor to figure out what the heck was wrong with it in the first place. Maybe it'll start working again. The only thing I did was unplug the optical drive. Okay. So I literally just had the system booted up. Well, not booted up. Pressed the button and the light came on. So I immediately unplugged it. And hopefully now it works. I'm just going to plug it up. If I can find the power port. As soon as I plug it in, press the button. And it works. It came on. Okay. So now it should come up. Is this disk drive working? No, I don't think it's plugged in. So that indicates that there is a problem with the system. Which I think Drago 1 actually had the same problems with his PowerMac G3. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, you can even see it's having problems there. I think the system's busted. You know. So, I'll keep it around in case I need it, but because it's dilapidated, I can't really give it to anyone. And also, because it's dilapidated, I can't really use it and count on it to boot up every single time that I can my old computer from 2005. So, it's a bit disappointing, but see how long it does take on that old SCSI drive. I did plug it up to internet, so we should have internet this time. And we should also be able to log in with very little problems. I might just leave it on and see if it stays on. But I'm not too sure why it shut off and wouldn't power back up. If you leave it unplugged and you plug it back in, you might get it to start up. But we also have some gel bar looking things. So I don't know if that's normal. I don't think it is. Yeah. Whatever. See, it's still using the hard drive. I'm just going to give it a minute. As for what I'm going to do with this PC, I don't know. I may just keep it around as a footrest and take the hard drive kit out of it. Because that might actually be useful in something else more than it is useful here. Because you can see I can't rely on it to start up. It might be useful to pull out every now and then and just see if some software will run with it. But, you know, maybe a video after this I have a random motherboard lying around that we might try. The mystery motherboard surprise. Okay, let's go ahead and open up Safari because I've waited long enough. Okay, that wasn't that bad. So this site, let's see what works better. I wonder if it actually has internet capabilities. I mean, about Safari. This is 2.0 that it came with. Why did I click this off the screensaver? That's not what I want. Oh my goodness, this is so slow. It's actually slower than the G4. If you can believe it. That might can. I also noticed that you can't. Hey! It actually notices. Okay, so I'm on the internet. I think it just can't use it. I don't think my keyboard works. Why is my keyboard not working? Dang it! Why you no worky? I mean, the mouse is working, but why keyboard no worky? Man, don't tell me I have to install another keyboard. Come on. Does this keyboard just not work or something? Is there no on-screen keyboard either? So that way I can just bypass this issue? Fine, I'll go grab the keyboard. What the heck is this? The keyboards wrap themselves together. Okay, now I'm just going to plug it straight into the Apple keyboard, just because I know the bus on that thing works, and it should work for this thing. Okay, let's try the Space Jam website. www.com. Yeah, thanks, Brain. This keyboard kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Almost to bet it doesn't load. Ah, it doesn't load. Okay, let's try. If it doesn't load this, it ain't gonna load anything. Not even the 1996 Space Jam website works. What is this? A site that was started in 2014 can load on an older system better than a site that was made in 1996. Maybe they did that for security reasons, but either way, well, in the end, we did our end goal. We just needed to let it rest, and it is actually on the system. You can see, the system is on, whereas before you would push that button and it would do absolutely nothing, which indicates it is a motherboard problem. Okay. Are you going to X out, or what's the deal with you? Command Q it. Oh, that's right, I'm doing the wrong keyboard. What a... Well, we did our end goal. We got it on the internet. Let's see if it'll shut down and start back up. But I need to go back and watch Durago1's video on this and see if his G3 is doing the same thing, because if it is, then that's what mine is suffering from, whatever his is suffering from as well. If he even still has it. Okay. So it is now shut off. Let's see if it will power back on. And it does. Okay, so it's reliable enough that you can shut it off and start it back up, but maybe it's only a one-time issue. Let's see if it will boot straight from the SCSI card, or if it takes a while to find it. Yeah. It's just going to have problems with the SCSI card, because, well, which means you have extra seconds for boot time. Not good, but at the same time, not the worst. I probably won't update the system, but, you know. After that, we'll try running Windows 3.1 on it and seeing if we can, I don't know, get Norton Desktop or something like that to run on it inside, maybe even play a game. Is this as high of a resolution that it goes? And why isn't it logging me in automatically? Just saying. Oh no. Wait. Oh, okay, that's right. I'm like, how does it know that it's before 2001? Because the computer was made in 1999. But then I realized, oh yeah, this OS was made after 2001, probably. Okay. That's right, where you want to find out screen resolution, which is probably why I opened up Desktop and Screensaver before. Don't ask me how to adjust the resolution. Oh, it's probably on displays. That's where it is. Is that a... Okay, and it works. So it can do a higher resolution. Wonderful. Let's see what card that is. Just for those that are interested, because I am interested too. I would like to take this 400 MHz CPU and put it in my PowerMac G4. But that probably ain't gonna happen. Parallel SCSI. Yay! Smart status not supported. Oh. That means I can't see how many years the drive has been on. Well then, I guess we'll end it here for this PowerMac G3. It may show up later. However, I don't know if I'm going to want to mess with it much longer. Well, not much longer, but I don't know if I can rely on it. The gel bars went away. I guess that's just because it didn't like being at that low of a resolution. Okay. Well, it seems to work perfectly fine, or fine enough, really, to do some basic testing and programs installs and OS installs and whatnot. So, you'll see it around on the channel, maybe every now and then, but it won't be a regular occurrence. I don't think anything will be a regular occurrence, because, well, there's just so much to cover. So much I want to do. So, that's it.